Good evening and a good weekend, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's Deniz from Deniz, World of Bodybuilding, and today I want to talk about Dave Palumbo. First, guys, if you haven't seen my interview with Dave already, I would highly recommend you to watch it. It nearly got 40,000 views and is greatly reviewed. Okay? But let's talk about Dave Palumbo in the mid-90s. So this photo was around in 96, and Dave Palumbo was around 305 pounds back then. And the most crazy thing about this whole situation is not how big he was, but that he actually never got his pro card. So you already see that back then they had a much higher selection for bodybuilder getting pro or not. It was very, very hard to achieve that IFBB pro status. It was not easy at all. So that was Dave Palumbo, and we already also have some pictures of his legs, which were humongous too. And he was always good conditioned. So you will think, okay, maybe he ate a little less than guys, who are that big, but it was the complete opposite. He was a metabolic freak. He had extreme metabolism, and he just ate tons of food. And I, got an example meal plan of his from back then when he was aiming to get a pro, and when he was a competitive bodybuilder in his heydays and everything. It's crazy. I will just go through the meals and maybe explain a few things. First meal, 10 whole eggs with 1 cup oats. So that seems normal to you, okay? Second meal, 1.5 Matrix packets, white packet with 100 grams carb, ultra fuel. So probably the 100 gram carb does sound understandable to you guys, but you maybe think about, okay, what's this Matrix packets about? I researched a little bit about it, and that Matrix stuff is just meal replacement supplement. And it probably says white packet because he used it tasted better for him. He didn't use the chocolate version. There were like 2 versions or something. So this one was the chocolate version, and there were also the original vanilla flavor, and it was a meal replacement. It got great reviews. It seems to be a total legit and great product, and I'm not sponsored by Matrix at all or any means, but it has over 35 grams of protein, like 21 grams of carbs, which is like a little banana has that amount of carbs, and very, very low in fat. Speaking of the vanilla version, I didn't check the nutritional facts on that chocolate version. It has like 1.52 grams of fat, Yeah, so that was a pack, and those supplements were delivered. Of course, it was like 1 serving was 72 grams. It was in packets, like you see here. Okay, or like you see here too. So we cleared that up. Let's talk about his nutrition again, and let's go to the most interesting meal 3. 6 McDonald's cheeseburgers with fries and 2 apple pies. This meal alone is over 2,000, well over 2,000 calories, because 1 cheeseburger has like 300 calories, over 300 calories, and that alone would be like 1.8 thousand calories. Then add up the fries. We don't know if they're very big big size, small size, medium size, and 2 apple pies. That alone is like, like I said, well over 2,000 more like 3,000. So that meal alone had like 3,000 calories. Meal 4, and you will see, but you know, let's just go step to step. Meal 4, 1.5 matrix packet again, with 100 carbs, 100 gram carbs, ultra fuel again. So that repeated itself. Meal 5, 12 whole eggs, 1 cup of oats, 1 cup apple juice to drink, of course, 40 grams of whey protein, and he blended that and drink. Okay, obviously because it was already his 5th meal, and he didn't even reach the half of his day. So let's go to meal 6. Meal 6 is the same as meal 2 and meal 4. So you see that he always had a solid meal and then a shake, a meal replacement shake added with carbs, because the meal replacement shake had only a lacking amount of carbs. Meal 7, chicken, 8 oz, which is mediocre, it's medium size, and 1 cup of rice. So after that shake meal, he had a solid meal again. Meal 8, 1.5 mattress packets. So after that solid meal, he had a shake again. Meal 9, 12, it's the same as meal 5. So 12 eggs, whole eggs, 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of apple juice, 40 gram whey, blend and drink. Meal 10, he had a salt. Okay, here we can argue about if meal 9 is solid or not, because he blended it and drank it. But meal 10 was definitely a typical, you know, shake. 1.5 matrix packets again, white packet with 100 grams of carbs, ultra fuel. So matrix, you were allowed to send me a little money through PayPal. Just kidding. Okay, meal 11, middle of the night at 3 a.m. Okay, at 3 a.m. he woke up in the middle of the night to drink a shake again. You know the shake, so I don't have to explain it anymore. And then, that wasn't all. Meal 12, he woke up again in the middle of the night, this time around 5 a.m. and it was 1.5 matrix packets again, with 100 gram of carbs again. So that shake alone, he had 1 times, 2 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had 7 shakes, 7, you know, meal replacement shakes, and how many, you know, whole food shakes? 1, 2, yeah, and 2 whole food shakes. So he had like 9 shakes combined with the whole food shakes, the egg shakes and everything. And all in all, to just have an overview, somebody calculated that macros and came up with 12.5 thousand calories, 12,558 calories to be exact, 851 grams of protein, 1,480 grams of carbs, and literally 300 grams of fat, 292. That's just insane. But who was not the only guy who ate that much. Speaking of calories, I know that Marcus Rule also was known for eating a lot in the off season, but guys like Dave Palumbo were even not a common thing. Speaking of nutrition and their metabolism, even in, everybody is a freak in that level, at that level, but he, speaking of metabolism, he was a freak amongst freaks. So don't copy this at home. Don't Don't start to drink, 9 shakes a day. Wake up 2 times in the middle of the night, because you very, very likely won't need 12.5 thousand calories. And the crazy thing is that this really was a typical day for Dave Palumbo. I asked him, I have his phone number, like I said, I interviewed him, check out that. And before I wanted to make an interview, because that sounded okay to me, but I was like, maybe it wasn't 12, maybe it was just 8,000 calories, which is a lot too, of course. So I asked him, I sent him that picture through WhatsApp, and he said yes. I said, Dave, was this really a typical day back then? He said yes. So I'm content and I'm confident to speak about his nutrition back then. It was extreme. Write your opinion in the comments section, guys. If you like this video and you want to have more videos like this, for example, another meal plan of another pro back then in the off season or diet. I think off season is more entertaining because sometimes it's just crazy amounts. Write it in the comment section. Give this video a thumb up for me to see if you like this type of videos. Subscribe to my channel. Bye.